Hey, away. Away, away. Hey, away. Hey, away. Away, away. Hey, away. Die. Let's go. What is going on, boys? Hopefully everything's good with the settings wise. Visual audio is good. If not, let me know. But we are back, man. We are back. Right side of the bracket. Quarterfinal. England versus Norway. Huge game. We got two games on the day, obviously, as we know. England, Norway. And then Argentina versus Switzerland after that. Is there any upsets in store for today? Honestly, we haven't seen any upsets really since it feels like round of 16, honestly. Quarterfinal was pretty much straightforward. The Die Die song grew on me. Yeah, dude, honestly, all these songs grew on me. Like, especially, what's the one? They always play Die Die and DNA at the start of literally every single game. Those are the two songs they play. Mythical, what's going on, man? He says, okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm rooting for England here. I don't mind Norway, but I am rooting for England as well. Like, I love what Norway's been doing in this World Cup. I'd love to see the run continue. If they do end up winning, you know, I'll probably end up backing them. Like, that's going to be the team I'm going to be supporting throughout the rest of the tournament. But, like, here, I want to see England win. And everybody on the yesterday was telling me, you know, oh, dude, Manu might actually start because freaking Rice is injured and this guy's injured, that guy's injured. And he's on the bench again. And he's probably not going to play a minute again. I think this one will be an enjoyable game. Yeah, guys, if you haven't already, vote on the poll. Give me the score predictions in the chat. I am saying 2-1 England. Bet I took for this game, England to win in 90 minutes. Okay? I can't. If they win in extra time, it does not count. I need them to win in 90 minutes. Baltimore, what is going on, my man? John, Cole. I see Braxton as well. What's going on, boys? Peak also up in there. What's going on, guys? England doing the anthem right now. God save the king, man. David Beckham in the crowd. Thomas Tuchel, what has he got in store here, man? Gahey and John Stones gonna know Holland better than anybody else in this England team. Let's see how they plan to deal with them. In England versus Argentina, semi would be fire. Dude, that would be so sick. Honestly, the Norway-Argentina would also be sick as well. Hugo, what's going on, man? Holland is a fierce warrior in the box. England defenders must be on their toes. Dude, yeah. He's going to be a handful for literally anybody to deal with. But I'm saying 2-1 England. I hope there's goals in this game. Jordan Henderson's actually here, bro. Breaks his arm. He's got the cast and everything. And he's still here. Now, if Jordan Henderson with a freaking cast gets on before Manu, I'm going to be just absolutely outraged. English shedded. What's going on, man? Laser also says Norway all the way. Keep giving me these score predictions. What are we saying? Baby Patter Splatter. Oh my goodness, what a name. England has the game. If not, I'm going to lose my shit. Yeah, dude, you guys got this. England's got this. Maybe that, like, the Viagra actually could be the difference maker. Do you think they took it again before this game? England lineup. It's not up right now, but off the top of my head, from what I'm remembering, it's Pickford and net, O'Reilly, Stones, Gahey, Konsa at right back, Rice, Anderson, and then I think it was, what was it, Gordon, Madueke, Bellingham, and Kane up front? Pretty sure that's what I remember seeing. I was here before I changed my name. My parlay is England win, Argentina win, Conor McGregor lose. That's today, yeah? What time is that at? Honestly, we could do a potential transition into the Argentina-Switzerland stream into the Conor fight if it's on, like, close together. Ideally, it'd be on at the same time. Keen, what's going on, bro? Glad Clement Turpin is the ref. He's literally the only ref on the planet that I like. No Nusa in the starting 11 for Norway on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4 players on yellow cards for England in the starting 11. Gentle Finder saying England don't even belong in the finals. Pure luck. I mean, I can't agree with you there, man. I think they've done the business. They've beat everybody that's in front of them, and even just that game against Mexico, especially, that was a great win for them. And that's going to give them a lot of confidence, that win against Mexico, that they could actually go on and win the whole tournament. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. Get past Norway here, and then most likely Argentina, and then winner of Spain and France. I would assume it'd be France, but there's one thing that I've learned in this World Cup is to stop assuming things. Although, quarterfinals to where we are now, I mean, we are only in the quarterfinals. And round of 16, honestly, was pretty straightforward as well, for the most part. Maybe there was 1 or 2 upsets. But round of 32 was just pure upsets. George, what's going on, man? Riding the same parlay. What was the parlay? England to win, Argentina to win, Connor to lose. Is Connor going to lose? Like, he's probably going to lose, isn't he? He's lost the plot, sadly. Renee says, I'm dating the Mbappe special. England team were obviously favored by the corrupt FIFA, but they're going home tonight. Have they been? Like, I'm trying to think of what possible corrupt referee decisions that shouldn't have been have they gotten. Like, honestly, I can't think of any. They got a red card for the shit with Kwanzaa. There was a moment earlier that was Harry Kane went down in the box and was called on a dive there. Like, if it was really corrupt, I feel like those are the type of moments where you would see a penalty, you know? I think England have they've done the job and they deserve to be here. England called Infantino to change the match time. Okay, here we go. First half. Norway versus England. Again, keep giving me the score predictions in the chat. What are we feeling here? I'm seeing a lot of high score predictions. And I did take England to win in 90 minutes. Here we go. First half. Holland scored in what was it, I'm pretty sure I heard 14 consecutive games for Norway. Does it come to an end today? I feel like England's going to win and still Holland will score. Holland's putting pressure on Gahey early. Tries to clear it long. Deflects off Holland. Out for a throw-in. 2-2 pens? Who's winning on pens? Canadians are embarrassing with their fawning of England. I think you're misinformed, bro. I think majority of Canadians I know actually don't like England. That's why you don't assume things, bro. You just make an ass out of you and me. James, what's going on, man? Reece James is a disgrace. Why, just because he gets injured all the time? Pickford, ball over the top, trying to find O'Reilly. Does well to bring it down. Anderson on the ball. Playing a diagonal all the way over to the right. Finds Madueke. It's a lovely ball from Anderson. And Madueke coming down the right. I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a cross, and it's gone straight out for a goal kick. Cheering for them because my sister's husband's family are from England. You know what I mean? I honestly... I'm siding with England, but I wouldn't be upset if Norway went through either. I'm mainly siding with England because obviously I'm a fan of the Premier League, and majority of the people in the chat are are from England, so I want you guys to be happy. Jamie, what's going on, man? He's saying 2-1 England. That's what I'm saying as well, bro. 2-1 England. And who's scoring? Why do I see like an O'Reilly goal? Medweke only has speed. Nani like a headless chicken. Dude, I actually like Medweke, man. I actually didn't like him when he was at Chelsea, man. I was saying the same similar stuff about him, but when he went to Arsenal, I was like thinking he was just going to be like their version of what Jadon Sancho was for United. But he's actually been very good. And how old is he too? He's still very young, isn't he? I'm always taking Medweke over Saka. Brady, what's going on? He's saying, let's go Norway. Here's Declan Rice. Odegaard chasing after him. He goes wide to Konsa. John Stones looking to swing it around over to the left. Mark Gahey bringing it forward. Finds Gordon out wide on the left. Plays inside to Anderson. Gordon making a run forward. Anderson didn't want to play it. He's just going to be patient here, England, and switch it back over to the right. Konsa wide to Medweke. England trying to find a way through this Norway team. Commentator called Norway Sweden on which broadcast? Am I having Rashford back? Am I having Rashford back, man? I've had so many back and forth opinions on this. Like, for where we are now and the squad we have now, I would say yes, I would take Rashford back. But like before, I wasn't a fan of Rashford because it's different now. I didn't like solely relying on Rashford because he's unreliable, because he's inconsistent. If we have Rashford back now and he's either injured or he's going through a bad run of form or whatever, we have players that can come in and replace him. I wouldn't even necessarily say he's the starting option. Like I'd rather have Cunha than Rashford on the left. Oh my goodness, look at this. John Stones intercepts the pass, trying to find Haaland, but Stones able to intercept it. England back in possession here. Stu, appreciate the follow. Who do I think is about to win? I'm saying England. England 2-1 is the prediction. Cunha giving his number back? Dude, he's not giving his number back. There's no shot. As the Brits say, the match is a bit cagey right now, says Matt. The shape of the Norway team is actually quite good here. England struggling to get Jude Bellingham on the ball. You can see that's what Norway's trying to do. Block up every single passing lane into Jude Bellingham and make sure he doesn't get the ball. Theodore, he says, come on, Chippy Chips FC. Win the Premier League. Chippy Chips, dude. I can't believe they didn't take Chippy Chips. If England had to take one between Chippy Chips Palmer and Foden, who would you rather take? Gee, 2-1 low effort prediction. Dude, it is a low effort prediction, honestly. It's my favorite prediction. Look at this. Holland knocks it down. Oh my goodness. Could he have just brought that down himself and had a shot there, Holland? It looked like he had the space. But Bellingham on the ball for England. Lovely bit of skill. Gets brought down. Referee has given him a free kick. I bet 200 on Holland scoring first. Am I cooked? I mean, me personally, would I take that bet? No. I don't really like taking goal scorer bets. Are you cooked? Not necessarily. Could happen. Palmer all day, every day over Foden. Honestly, for this, I would probably take Palmer, but if you ask me who the better player was in general, I think Foden's better. Troy, do you see BO1 and BO2 are the best sellers on PS5? Loki might buy one of them when I have the money. They've had those on Xbox for like a while, and honestly, like, I would only buy those games for the zombies. Because, like, you get the little bit of nostalgia feeling from the multiplayer, but, like, for the most part, it really is just nostalgia. Like, the game is honestly kind of shit. Santos getting number 17 confirmed. Santos is going to be great, man. Santos, we're going to get Scott. I'm calling it. We're getting Scott, and I don't want Baleba, I'm going to be honest. And I don't think we're actually going to get him anyway. Give me Angelo Stiller. Foden clears Palmer. King Noni clears both, hence him starting. Hence him being on the team. No passing lanes for England? Yeah. Honestly, this Norway team set up very well. Gordon on the ball, goes inside, finds Kane, dropping deep. He's going to switch it over to the right, finding Madueke. Can he bring it down? He can. What? Did he just call a handball? He clearly chested that down. Or is it offside? Anyway, Norway get it back in play quick, and they swing it around the back. Over to the right. Kane closing him down, forced back to the keeper. Is that a foul? Referee says no. We play on. Konsa on the ball. Finds Rice inside. Is forced back. England swing it around the back. Over to Konsa on the left. Finds Anderson inside. Plays a lovely pass out wide to the left to O'Reilly. And O'Reilly's got space. Goes by the defender. Still O'Reilly. Oh, great challenge there. And this is a chance here for Norway to break down the right. Sorloth. Didn't want to force a pass. Just going to keep possession here, Norway. Bam with the heart me. Bam, appreciate you, bro. I almost missed that. Bam, you absolute legend. I hope you're doing well. But Infantino's carbon footprint must be mad. He's been at every single World Cup game, I swear. Dude, he's freaking riding that private jet, man. Or, I mean, helicopter, whatever the fuck it is. Probably a helicopter. Anderson splitting lines. Yeah, that was actually a freaking beautiful ball into O'Reilly. How am I? I'm doing good, bro. And if Argentina lose later on today, I'll be doing great. Can Switzerland get a win there, honestly? I can't believe they've even made it this far, Switzerland, to be honest with you. Who knows? Are they going to keep shocking everybody? I honestly wonder what the betting odds at this point for Switzerland to actually win the World Cup is. YTK says, don't doubt Shaka. It's true, man. We have to be careful of Norway's counterattack. Hey, honestly, imagine they got some guys on the bench too that can hurt you. Oscar Bob, Nusa also on the bench, not even starting today. But to be fair, this Norway manager, I don't even know what his name is, but he's actually been managing these games brilliantly. I didn't actually, that Brazil-Norway game, it was honestly a tough watch, and it's not even Norway's fault. It was more Brazil's fault. Like, why is Brazil sitting back against Norway? Such a lazy performance from Brazil. But then, like, it was kind of it was a 0-0 game that ended 2-1 somehow. 3 goals in what was it, the last 10 minutes of the game? The last 10 minutes was good. As soon as Holland scored the first goal, it was actually entertaining. But other than that, it was literally just Brazil sitting back, and then Norway just continuously just swinging it around the back, and they're not even trying to press them. England finding Madueke on the right again. Goes back to Konsa. Norway looking for that one chance to drop a ball into Holland. That's all he needs, bro. Just one sniff at goal and Holland will hurt you. England seeing majority of the ball here in this opening 15 minutes. We're already 15 minutes into the game. That's crazy. It's moving by so quickly. But not really able to do anything with it, England, the possession. The Norway manager's name is probably Thor. No, he said it's. I'm definitely going to butcher this. Stale Solbakken. Probably horrendous pronunciation. Oh, look at this from Gordon. Pushes it by the defender. Still Anthony Gordon tries to get the cross in. It's blocked out for a corner here to England. First corner of the game. Kareem, a prediction for this game. I'm saying England 2-1. Every prediction I give, it's usually 2-1. 2-1's a safe prediction. Robin, what's going on? Gordon is the way in. Ignore Madueke. He's shit. Has Gordon figured it out ever since that Mexico game? He's brilliant in the Mexico game. Decent start so far. Winning the corner here for England. Declan Rice is going to take it. Whipped in. Doesn't beat the first man. Cleared away out to the other end for an England throw here over on the right now. Has England had a touch in Norway's box yet? Have they? I want to say yes. I feel like I remember one of the wingers dribbling into the box, but I might be wrong. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. The commentator just said that they haven't. They do play it over to Madueke again on the right. Goes inside to Bellingham. It's poked away, but England quick to win it back. And Norway sitting back here. Refusing to break their shape. England swing it over to the left to Gordon. Let's see what he can do. Medweke hasn't been able to offer much. Gordon plays the ball into the box. It's headed away. And England quick to win it back again. Here's Rice. They swing it over to the right. Konsa on the ball. Robin, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I'm saying play Gordon. Medweke shit. Bellingham trying to switch it over to the right. Does fine, Medweke. What can he do here? Gets the ball taken off him, but he does get a throw in here, deep in Norway's end. Look how compact Norway are. They're doing whatever they can. The main game plan, I guarantee, was make sure that Bellingham and Kane touch the ball as little as possible. Bam, sounds good, bro. Hopefully England can get this win. O'Reilly coming inside. Finds Stones, plays it wide to Anderson. Anderson on the wing, plays the forward pass to Gordon. Here's Anthony Gordon. Can England get inside Norway's 18-yard box here? Anderson puts a ball in. Bellingham trying to flick it on. I believe it's gone out for a Norway goal kick here. It's a good ball from Anderson. Bellingham just couldn't direct it towards goal. It almost fell for Medweke, but does go out for a Norway goal kick here. Who do you want to win? I mean, I don't really care too much either way, but I'm saying England. Because I want to see that England-Argentina game. The Norway-Argentina game would still be sick. I love how so many people were confused that Barca made so much or paid so much for Gordon over Rashford. Not now, though. I mean, like, to be honest, like, he was a lot better against Mexico. That's a criminal giveaway. Can England capitalize on it? Kane tried to find Bellingham, gives away possession, and Norway able to clear. He was good. He wasn't like, don't get me wrong, he wasn't like a 10 out of 10 performance or anything, but he was actually impactful. Where in the other games, he was just straight useless. Like, he still, even if he was to play like that all the time, what he did against Mexico, he still wouldn't be worth 80 million. That's not an 80 million performance. England, the only ones who can break the Argentina curse. Dude, watch it be Switzerland, though. I mean, to be fair, I didn't think Egypt were even going to have a chance. Barely scraping by freaking Cape Verde, Egypt. Can Switzerland be the one to get it done and save football? Medweke is like Forrest Gump, just runs and does fuck all else. Forrest Gump. That's how I feel about Leao. Just runs and does fuck all else. Declan Rice playing the ball over to O'Reilly on the left. Back to Konsa. Norway again. This is just very happy to sit back here. Is this what the entire game's going to be? Just Norway sitting back like this and trying to find whatever opportunity they can get on a counterattack? That's actually a fucking beautiful ball in there by O'Reilly. In such a dangerous area, and nobody's there for England. Norway able to clear it. England going back all the way back to Pickford. What is the possession, man, honestly? John M. He says CR7 never gonna win a World Cup. Yeah. Yeah. That make you feel better? Norway, easy win here. I honestly don't think that there's any easy wins for any team throughout the rest of this tournament. All these games are going to be close. Medweke. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful ball. O'Reilly couldn't put it in. He was stretching out for it. Couldn't get the connection he wanted. Norway able to clear. England actually getting the balls in dangerous areas, just has no one there to put it in. I mean, he was there, but this is difficult for O'Reilly to adjust to put this in first time. Funny how Messi fans say there was never a debate, but can't stop bringing up CR7. Engek, man, that's nothing but facts. Honestly, that's because Messi fans are insecure. That's why they have to keep bringing up Ronaldo's name to justify why they think he's the GOAT. George, he's saying need to use Gordon more. Norway left back who's just come back from a hamstring injury. The left back or the right back? Because if you're talking about Gordon, Medweke had a poor start, but that was better for him just now. Yeah, that was a beautiful ball. I can't believe that. Cannot believe England haven't scored yet, honestly. I'm feeling like it's a matter of time. In that first part, literally last 5-ish minutes, they were creating good chances. Before that, they couldn't even get a touch in Norway's 18-yard box. Right back. So right back had a hamstring injury. Yeah, I think England have looked the most dangerous coming down the left, 100%. Like the wide guys are definitely going to have to turn up this game because Norway's just blocking off every single passing lane inside the Jude or Kane. They can't, like, those two are freaking barely going to touch the ball this game. And when they do, they're going to need to make it count. Alex, what's going on, man? Stay humble, eh? What do you think about what I said, Troy, about hold socks? Hold socks. Where was that? Man, at this point, kit manufacturers should just make hold sock versions. They could look into that because I'm seeing so many ripped socks. It's actually probably not a bad idea. Me personally, I don't really like the ripped socks. Like if you actually have like some Jack Grealish sized calves and you feel like it's tight on your calves, then sure, cut your socks. But there's so many people that are just doing it just because they think it looks cool. And I'm like, I mean, I don't really care that much. If you want to do it, go ahead. Like, I mean, I don't care. If that's your swag that you want to do, then go ahead. But it's just not for me. Boo, what's going on, man? Yeah, dude, shout out everybody up in here. I love the community that we've been building. Showing crazy support throughout this World Cup period. We're back out of the hydration break here. Still 0-0 between England and Norway. Boo, what's your score prediction for this game, man? Yeah, dude, 140 people up in here. If you haven't already, guys, you already know the drill if you haven't by now. The more likes on the stream, the more goals we are going to see in this game. Me personally, I want to see England win here. I feel like it's pretty split between people who want to see either England or Norway. But I'm telling you, the more likes by whatever fans team does on the stream, that's who's going to end up scoring. And here we go. We resume play. England, Medweke getting dispossessed, man, every single time. Getting locked up on that right-hand side. Dr. Mula, what's going on, bro? He said either 0-0 or 2-1. 2-1 Norway or 2-1 England? Mula saying 1-1. If you tell me a draw, though, like, you got to tell me what you think is going to happen in extra time. Or pens. Jude keeps stretching them at the back post. That's why the in-swinger to the back post has looked dangerous. Is that what it's going to be? In-swinger to the back post? And here he is, Jude, winning a free kick in a very dangerous position here for England, right outside the 18-yard box. Probably about 20 yards away from goal. Dude, please tell me that Kane's going to be the one to take this. There's no way Rice is taking this, right? Bro, are we watching football or tennis? Jay, what's going on, man? Generational all-nighter for me. Yeah, dude, who's staying up? We got England, Switzerland, and then return of the Mac, Conor McGregor fighting again. I don't even remember. What year was it the last time he fought? Norway, if it's going to pens, we know England isn't winning any pen game. This is true. Kane and Madueke lining up for this. Surely it's Kane. Can England take the lead here? Harry Kane, plenty of power on it. Couldn't put it on target, though. Oof. Rice to sky it. Here, Norway, play it short. Trying to build from the back here. Let's see what they can do. Can they build from the back, or are they going to be forced to go long? Oh my goodness, dude. He just dribbled right by Madueke like he was a cone. Here come Norway. Not trying to force passes forward. Building up play here. What was I was going to check the possession stat and I forgot to. What was it? How much possession do you think England have? It is 71% possession to England so far. Exact score prediction. Originally, I was saying 2-1, but I'm honestly, just from what I've seen so far, why does this just... It screams a 1-0, doesn't it? I'm going to say a late England 1-0. Dan Burn, of all people, off the bench. Header, 90th minute. Calling it now. Oh, look at this from Odegaard coming down the right. Sorloth inside. We're hearing some row chants here from Norway. Oh my goodness, ball into the box. Pickford out quick. Saw it coming, able to grab it. Dan Burn winner, the disrespect. Bro, watch it happen, man. I've predicted quite a lot of things in this World Cup. Gordon, oh my goodness, can he keep this in play? It's off the Norway defender, out for a throw-in. He plays it quickly into Harry Kane. Harry Kane in the corner, going back to Gordon. Trying to get it back under control. It's a foul on Anthony Gordon, winning the free kick here for England. Wide out on the left. Defender didn't think it was a free kick. It 100% was. He got none of the ball. And he goes straight through Gordon. I don't know what he's complaining about. Hopefully the Viking ship hits an iceberg. All right, wide free kick here. Left-hand side of the field. Declan Rice going to deliver it into the box. Justin, my guy with the crazy super chat, bringing the vibes. He says King Kane for the last-minute winner. Justin bringing the vibes here for England. Can we see a goal from this free kick? It's headed away, popped up in the air. John Stones battling for it, headed further clear by Norway. Konsa going all the way back to Rice. Justin, appreciate you, bro. Can we get a W, Justin, in the chat, man? Absolute legend. Holland and Jude laughing at each other. They are good friends. Dude, what a partnership. What are the those were the great days, man. Holland and Jude at Dortmund. When I actually could like Holland and not have to be pissed off that he was playing for City. Because I loved Holland. I actually really don't even mind him. The only thing I don't like about Holland is the fact that he plays for City. Here is Bellingham on the ball. Back to Konsa. England trying to play out of the back here. Norway actually pressing them. It's a criminal giveaway from Konsa. Holland trying to pounce on it, but Pickford quick again to get out there and grab the ball. England can never do that again, man. Never do that again. All Holland needs is a sniff, and he will punish you. If he was able to get on the end of that, that 100% would have been Norway 1-0. Who was that? Stones giving that away there? Or it might have been Konsa. It was one of the two. Master, what's going on, man? Who's out playing who? Honestly, there hasn't really been much in this game. Like, yeah, England have dominated possession or whatever, but Norway have just done well defensively. England have had majority possession, but Norway's still in control. Like, it's a very tactical game here from Norway. They've been sitting back majority of the game, just really not letting England find any passes through the middle inside to Bellingham or Kane. And just hoping that they can get whatever opportunities that they can on potentially a counterattack or pressing them in like that and hoping that England make a mistake. Was almost able to punish them there, but Pickford does well again to get out quick. It was Stones. Stones almost sold the game. Imagine. Rice all of a sudden can't take set pieces. Dude built scored two, fair play. Those two free kicks against Madrid were outrageous, but just because he scored two free kicks against Madrid and that means he's just going to take every single free kick from now on. Look at this. Ball in. Holland! Able to get ahead on it. Straight at Pickford, though. Easy for him to deal with. Is better from Norway here. And they take it back off Kane. Referee says no foul. Norway looking to play on here. Odegaard on the ball. Dribbling over to the left-hand side. Plays it out wide. Norway into the box. Oh my God! Norway up 1-0! Wait, has this counted? What a finish, man! He just painted the top right corner. Holy shit, what a finish! And now this is going to be a very controversial moment. Is this going to get called back for the free kick on Kane? We saw it with Argentina. Are we going to see it here for England? Because honestly, I did think that was a free kick. What a finish, man. Norway, taking their chances when they get them, are up 1-0 as it stands, but surely VAR is going to have a look at this. What are we saying, though? Is that a foul on Kane? Oh, I missed the replay. Hold on. Let's see. Show it again. No, show it again. Go back. Was it a foul on Kane? I need to see this replay. What a finish. Is he trying to cross that or is he meaning to shoot this? Dude, call me crazy. I think he's actually trying to put that in. I don't even think that's meant to be a cross. George saying not a foul. Robin saying it is. I need to see that again. They're not going to show it again. I got to rewind it. Ooh, Lumpy, what's going on, man? That's insane. I believe this is going to stand. Oh my goodness, England down 1-0 to Norway. How are they going to respond here? The goal is going to stand. Hold on, I need to rewind this. Is this a foul on Kane? I didn't even see the replay. Let's see. I don't think it is, honestly. I think it's late. Like, honestly, maybe he gets that call in the Premier League, but from what the officiating we've seen in this World Cup, I think that's fine. Sorloth just takes out O'Reilly trying to jump and trying to win the header. Just takes him straight out of the air. It's a Harry Kane special, honestly. Aaron, what's going on, man? Stream ain't working. George saying he gets the ball. Yeah, I don't think that's a free kick. England down 1-0. How are they going to respond? 38th minute. We're almost in. They play the ball over to Madueke. And he does well to win it back here, Madueke. Pops out to Konsa. He plays inside to Declan Rice. Rice finding Bellingham. Lays it back one time over to Rice. And they swing it around the back here. Gehi on the ball. Over to the left. Finds Gordon. England have looked their best going down the left. And it's... He did pull him back there, honestly. Gordon had the opportunity to burn him for pace. Just pulls his jersey back. It's an easy call for the referee. He doesn't even complain it. Trossard's a class ref, to be fair. Is this the ref that looks like Trossard? Is Kane wearing Skechers boots? He is. Honestly, I kind of fuck with the Skechers boots. Is there anybody other than Kane that is sponsored by Skechers? I don't think I've seen anybody else. Even in like... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chance here again from Norway. Sorloth. Over the bar. Did it take a deflection? No, I don't think it did. My grandma T, what's going on, man? T's grandma rocking Skechers boots. Pickford giving the ball away. Here's Solroth. Odegaard. Shot. Denied by Pickford. Trying to catch him out at the near post. Norway playing with confidence now. And Holland, what was it? He scored, I'm pretty sure, in the last 14 games he's played for Norway. Better be subs coming back from halftime. This is not good for England. George says 100% wasn't a shot, though. He tried to hit it back post for Holland, and it's gone in. You can tell from how shocked he was after it went in. Dude, honestly, it was just so great. I want to think that he actually meant to do that, because that was beautiful. Sorloth is class. They'd be playing out on the right wing, too. Lovely from Norway to intercept that pass. Dude, what? Like, this manager, honestly, like, unless he stays with Norway, I feel like a big club could definitely pick him up, because the decisions that he's made have literally gotten Norway to where they are today. Not starting Nusa today. I forgot what this guy's name was who just scored. Makes the decision to not start Nusa, and this guy has put Norway up 1-0 in the first half. What a decision. Elliot Anderson turns, finding Gordon, brought down, and I think the referee has given him the free kick there. Phil saying he meant to score. What are we saying? He meant that? Was it a cross or a shot? Tell me in the chat. Cross or shot? LFC, is Declan Rice overrated? I don't think so. I think he does his job, and he does his job really well. I think people think, like, just because you're not a freaking... I don't even know who to compare him to, but Declan Rice does a lot of dirty work, and I can appreciate a player who does dirty work. Just because he's not like this fucking, I don't know, Pirlo type fucking player doesn't mean he's not good. Or he's overrated or whatever. I guess saying cross. Ali, what's going on? England are playing too cautiously with their build-up play. What subs are you want to see here for England? Are they even going to make any changes right at halftime? Mark Gahey coming through the middle. Oh, stray pass there. Rice able to poke it to Konsa. England still in possession here. They play Madueke on the right, finding Bellingham inside. He's forced back though, Bellingham. He's not going to pass it back. He's going to dribble forward here. Try to play a pass inside. I don't know if that was meant for Konsa or Kane. It's given away here. And Norway have a chance to counter here. Martin Odegaard. Tons of space for Sorloth on the right. It's a 2v1. Can he find Holland or is he going to go himself? Sorloth, what is he going to do? He shoots. Oh my goodness, man. He overthought it and ended up doing fucking nothing. Shot blocked. Too much delay there, man. You got to make a decision. What a chance there for Norway to potentially make it 2-0 before halftime. That could have been England done, man. Do you think he should have... He ended up... He got caught in two minds that if he wanted to pass it to Holland or shoot... Oh my goodness. You know, obviously everybody's going to say pass it to Holland, but where he was there, I think he should have just taken that himself and shot. Why didn't he pass? I think he should have just taken it himself and shot, because that's what England's expecting there in that moment too. And especially from a defensive point of view, if you had to give up something there, I'd rather give up a shot at the near post, because I think the angles were covered there, than give the open pass to Holland and try and block the shot. Because Holland just taps that in if he doesn't block off the passing lane there. England have a corner here. 44 minutes, 30 seconds in. How much out of time is going to be put on? Rice, outswinging ball. Finds Bellingham, but it's popped up into the air. Deflection off the defender. England's still in possession here. I think he cuts inside, trying to pass, saw he couldn't, and said, fuck it, I'll shoot. Yeah, dude, that's why I don't know who, was it Gahey or Stones that was defending him there? I actually think he should have just tried to shoot that himself. He wanted it on his left foot, he's got no right foot. George saying we look so tired. Ball over the top. Gordon chasing after it. He's going to be able to get on the end of this. Defender tight to him. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's been a poor first half from England, man. I can't lie. Rice can't take corners all of a sudden? Yeah, dude, what's going on here? Tuchel, arms crossed with a little bit of a worried look on his face, honestly. Luke saying, fuck England and come on Norway. We need Norway to win. Look at this. Look at this. Jude Bellingham, and he's done it! He's equalized! It's a huge goal! England's star boy Jude Bellingham is equalized right before halftime. That is a massive goal. What a finish. This guy is silly. I don't know, any England fan that's ever said anything bad about Jude Bellingham needs to literally do a handwritten apology and mail it to him. How could anybody ever say anything negative about this man? What a player. Jude Bellingham, man. England's savior again. Norway has honestly done a brilliant job of making sure that he doesn't even get on the ball, gets a sniff, and gets England back in it. 1-1. That's lovely from Anthony Gordon, too. Ball across the 18-yard box. It's a great touch from Jude Bellingham to set himself up. Left-footed shot. Just smashes it past the keeper. And that's a freaking beautiful goal by Jude Bellingham. Big game player, man. Big game player. If England win the World Cup, they actually should build this man a statue. Gordon, what a pass. Disgusting ball from Gordon, man. Disgusting. That's an $80 million pass right there, honestly. Or 80 million pounds, sorry, or euros, or whatever the fuck it was. And here they come again. Can Bellingham do what they did against Mexico? 2 goals in 2 minutes? Why not? Here's Harry Kane. Shot from distance. Saved by Nealand. On his leg, dude, world class that finish. It's a beautiful touch to set up the shot. Jack, what's going on, man? He's in England, win the World Cup. I'm done with football. That's what's going to happen. My timeline and all my friends are going to be absolutely insufferable and make my life hell. Dude, honestly, for me, as long as it's not Argentina, I'll be happy. England do have more talent than Norway, and their play styles and personnel hard to counter Norway. Yeah, England, definitely have the better team, but I know different players, different positions, but in terms of their best players, who is the better player? Oh my goodness, it's going to be again. Harry Kane dinks it over the keeper, and England the flag's gone up, though. Oh my goodness, and Justin again in here with another super chat, bringing the vibes to England. Absolute legend, Justin. He says, fucking get in, Jude. Big baller right there, Justin. Appreciate you, bro. Big goal from Jude, and Kane is going to be offside here. They almost did it again. Pretty much 2 goals in 2 minutes again here from England. Did it against Mexico and almost did it again against Norway, but he is offside, Harry Kane. It is a lovely finish, though. Little dink over the keeper. Big momentum change here. England are going to feel much better. Jude Bellingham saving them again, and he's quick to get into that dressing room. It is 1-1 here in Miami. Norway, England. 2 beautiful goals that we have seen here. It's going to be an insane second half. Wow. This has changed everything. Honestly, if it's 1-0 Norway going into halftime, it's completely, the game plan's completely changed here for Thomas Tuchel. Jude needs to be knighted. Bellingham, he plays better without Trent in the squad. I've noticed a pattern. Maybe. England playing tough now. Honestly, after Jude scored, it looked like a little bit of panic there from Norway. Definitely happy to have that halftime whistle. Bellingham never plays like that with Madrid. I have definitely seen Bellingham play like that for Madrid. I mean, I don't watch consistent Madrid games, but I've definitely seen some world-class Jude performances for Madrid. Yeah, dude, honestly, how crazy was that? It felt like England were the ones begging for a halftime whistle, and then all of a sudden, everything changes. And Norway were the ones begging for the whistle. Jude won UCL with Madrid first season. Yeah, dude, his first season, especially the first season at Madrid, was just ridiculous, man. So much pressure on him too as well. And I feel like that's what a majority of the English players' problems is their ability to handle the pressure. How many, out of all the players in this England team, how many players can actually handle the pressure? I wouldn't even say Kane can handle the pressure. I think Bellingham can handle the pressure, and maybe I'll argue Rice could handle the pressure. From just based off him going over the line for Arsenal winning the league. To be fair, Bellingham always delivers for England last Euros and this World Cup. He's just class, man. And how old is Bellingham now anyway? With Portugal out, I'm rooting for the underdog. It literally, I'd like to see England go through here, but I also like Norway as well. Like I don't really mind either way. As long as it's not Argentina, man. And we will be live for the game after this, Argentina versus Switzerland. And then also Conor McGregor is fighting tonight as well, which we might be live for if it aligns with the Argentina-Switzerland game. He's 23? Like, that's nuts, bro. Such a baller. John, appreciate you, man. He says, hey, buddy, you're awesome. Appreciate that, man. Shout out everybody who's up in the stream showing any type of love and support to the stream. Shout out my man Justin with his donations on the YouTube. But anybody, even that's just through watching, liking, commenting, whatever it is, I appreciate it, and you guys are legends. I'll give you the chance now to give me an updated score prediction, though. 1-1 at halftime. I'm still sticking with the 2-1 England score prediction. But I feel like there's probably at least 2 more goals left in this game. David, what's going on, man? Hey, bro, sorry I'm late. Dude, have you seen what's been going on? What a game this has been. 2 brilliant goals. Jude Bellingham saving England again. And look at these stats. 68% possession here for England. Dominating the possession, but not really doing anything with it. But then as soon as Bellingham scoring that goal, everything just opening up for England in that last couple minutes of the end of that first half. Norway on the ropes. Kane dinking it over the keeper, but just offside. Don't sleep on final third Holland. Yeah, even if Holland doesn't even, let's just say he played a full game and literally didn't even touch the ball for 85 minutes, I would still be worried until the final whistle blew that he could end up scoring, because that's all he needs. All he needs is a sniff. He almost got it when John Stones literally almost sold the game. Pickford hasn't really had too much to do. I mean, this goal is just ridiculous. It couldn't get any more top corner than that. There's no way he's saving that. But you know, he's been sharp. Anytime they try to play over the ball over the top, he's out quick. He's getting on the end of it. And in that opportunity they had there when John Stones gave it away, quick again, because Holland was very, very close to pouncing on that. And if he's able to get the ball under control, there's no way he's not going to miss. I mean, yeah, there's no way he is going to miss. Thomas, he says, England lucky Jude is that class. So class, bro. I wish Portugal had a fucking world-class player like that. 3-2 England wins. Yeah, because, like, you know Holland's at least getting one. The guy scored in 14 consecutive games, I think, for Norway. He's got to get at least one. Bruno should have been doing that. I know, man. I wish that was the case, but oh, that's so criminal from Stones. Just showed the replay there. %25 possession. Damn. Yeah, I mean, I think it was 36 from what I saw for Norway. But, like, honestly, they haven't had a lot of the ball. But their shape defensively has been very, very good. Up until Jude scored that goal, it opened up a little bit. But they were doing a very good job of, like, the game plan for Norway in this game was just block the passing lanes through the middle into Jude and Kane. They've been struggling to get Jude on the ball. Unbelievable pass from Gordon. Great finish, but, like, give respect to the assist as well. Beautiful ball along the ground, cross the 18-yard box. Great touch from Jude to set himself up for the shot. And it was a massive goal for England. Nusa will be good later, I hope. Yeah, dude, then Norway definitely got guys on the bench, too, who can come on and impact the game. Nusa, Oscar Bob. Probably some other guys I don't even know. Carlos saying 2-1 Sweden winning, bro. Sweden? What do you mean Sweden? Oscar Bob masterclass incoming. Am I watching Connor McTap later, Troy? I'll probably watch it, yeah. George Leone says, I got 50 on Connor. Potential payout for 170. Is he the underdog going into that fight? I feel like that's such a hard fight to predict because you really don't know what you're going to get from Connor. I'm assuming you're going to get, like, I don't even know. I'm assuming he's probably going to be shit. But who knows? John said, I just took over 3.5. I see 2-2 and England score in extra time. I'd actually love to see this game go into extra time. PB, what's up, man? Imagine if they included Harry Maguire too. It'd be a crazy tournament. Dude, I was actually saying, like, I'm very confused. I'm like, why would you take Dan Burn over Harry Maguire? Like, what does Dan Burn give you that Harry Maguire doesn't? And like, some people were saying, oh, he's better in the air, and I'm like, is he? He's literally just taller. I'm pretty sure Maguire is better in the air. Like, how many times have we seen Maguire score clutch goals off corners, free kicks, whatever it is, late in games? But to be fair to Dan Burn, when he came in against Mexico, the guy was fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant, man. And I predicted at the beginning of the game, Dan Burn off the bench, late winner, Harry Maguire style. And like, imagine Dan Burn winner. Can Dan Burn do a knee slide? I don't know. But he, like, to honor Maguire, just Harry Maguire style knee slide after scoring a late winner. How emotional would that be? Score prediction. My prediction at the start of the game was 2-1 England. I am going to stick with that prediction, although I could definitely see there being at least 2 goals left in this game. Carlos, he's saying 3-1 Norway, Holland scoring a late brace. Yo, what's going on, man? He says it's coming home. It's coming home. There is no way that England lose to Argentina. Like, all they have to do is stop Messi, which is easier said than done, even at freaking 38, 39 years old, however old he is now. And they'll win. Like, that Argentina team's ass. You take Messi out of that team. If you take Messi out of the Argentina team, how far would they have made it in this tournament? Would they still be in here, or would they be out by now? And where would they have been knocked out? If England wins this, they go into the finals easy. Yeah, I mean, great opportunity for England, but can anybody beat this France team? The France-Spain game should be interesting. I'm not going to count Spain out completely, but the France team is just so good. Spain just been grinding through the last 2 games. Late goals by Moreno. Imagine he does it again against France. If Dan Burn tries a knee slide, he'll pop both his kneecaps. Carlos saying group stage, Argentina would be out. No, I still think they get out of the group stage. Okay, here's this. Another team, another South American team that didn't make it out of the group stage. Is Argentina without Messi better than Uruguay? I'd honestly I'd honestly probably still say Argentina without Messi is still better than Uruguay. I think on paper Uruguay may look better, but dude, from what I saw from them, holy shit, they suck. Cape Verde might have won if Argentina didn't have Messi. I actually think, is that the most insane? Is that the best game of the World Cup so far? That 3-2 against Cape Verde. Top 3 best games of the World Cup so far. What are they? Definitely that's in the top 3 if it's not number 1. Like, part of me wants to put the Portugal-Croatia game in there just because I was going through so many emotions. Like, that was one of the most insane games I've ever watched. But that's a little bit of a biased one. Worst team could beat Argentina without Messi? Infantino is Swiss, don't forget, so maybe he favors his country over his bank balance. He's Swiss? Why did I think he was like Italian? Can somebody confirm that? Is he actually Swiss? Take Messi and Ronaldo out. Who wins Argentina versus Portugal? Definitely Portugal. And I'm not even saying that on some bias shit. Like, he's from the Italian part of Switzerland. JP, bro, an unbelievable goal from Jude Bellingham. It is still halftime. 1-1. It's changed everything. Argentina are just as good without Messi. They would still make Final 8 without him. I don't know about that. They definitely rely heavily on him. Bro said blasphemy. Switzerland, basically a bit of France, a bit of Italy, and a lot of Germany. But I feel like he doesn't even give a shit about the places he's from, though. Because if he did, then wouldn't we see Italy at a World Cup right now? Like, wouldn't he have scripted it for Italy? He can't even fucking qualify for the World Cup. Am I going to watch the UFC tonight? I will be watching it. Will I be streaming it? I don't know. If it lines up nicely with the Argentina-Switzerland game, maybe. All right. We're about to get this second half going here. Players coming back out onto the pitch now. Is there going to be any changes here for either side? Davey says, I was also live 1 hour ago. Bro, finally, yesterday, finally caught you get a dub. Unbelievable. That first game I watched you play, too. You were like last 3 people left, and I'm like, dude, if he doesn't get a win this time, it's never gonna happen. I'm literally just jinxing you at this point. Why they gave McGregor on his return, Holloway, bro, he's not winning that. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't even know why he fights anymore. I don't even know what to expect for Conor there. We are going to see a halftime change here. 2 halftime changes. We are going to see Eze and Saka. Madueke coming off. And honestly, rightly so. He has been shit. Saw Kane interview before the game. Glad his English has improved. Has it? Has he even gotten his voice back? That voice crack Kane interview will be one of the most iconic interviews of all time. Okay, here we go. Second half. So wait, so we saw Saka on for Madueke, and then Eze. Who came on for or off for Eze? He speaks, yeah, Kane speaks English since when? All right, here we go. Second half. Also 1-2 today, David. Guy's sharp. Bro's headshotting everyone, getting wins left and right. They took off Rice for Eze. Cole saying, thank God Rice is off. I want him rested as much as possible. Would you rather, any Arsenal fans in the chat, I asked this to Cole because he's an Arsenal fan. Would you rather England win the World Cup, but Rice gets a season-ending injury and can't play for Arsenal next season? Or he can play and England don't win the World Cup? What would you rather? Really want Norway to win. Eze was huge for Arsenal. Yeah, Eze, I think is definitely the better decision over Morgan Rogers. That's a foul. Kane wins the free kick. Another free kick in a dangerous position here for England. Is it going to be Kane again? Probably. Rice is off now. I low-key think Arsenal might win the Prem next year or in 12 years, one or two. Or one of two. I don't think Arsenal's winning the league next year, man. I think they're going to finish like fourth. Especially if they change, they're going to change the, like, hopefully they're going to change the officiating style to at least, if it's even just half of what this World Cup has been, Arsenal ain't winning the league. I think as a United fan, I'm saying this as a United fan, I honestly think Liverpool's winning the league. I'm going to make an early prediction saying Liverpool's going to win the league and Szoboszlai will be player of the season. Hope it's Bruno. Hope it's United win the league. But for an educated guess, that's what I'm giving you. Is it going to be Eze to take? I believe it is, unless Kane's about to bang a left-footed one. No, it is Eze. Did that go off Gordon? It did go off Gordon. Now for a goal kick here. I'll be live again later today, 3 hours from now. I think that'll probably be when the Argentina-Switzerland game starts. Sobo's insane. Yeah, dude, honestly. Like that Liverpool team, like, still had a decent finish. Obviously, you know, weren't what they liked the season prior when they won the league. But, like, when I think Wirtz is going to be a lot better. They're actually going to be able to use this sack. He freaking missed majority of the season. And they're going to sign, I'm sure, some more players. They've actually got a freaking competent manager, not a fucking Dutch balled fraud. Bruno going to Juve? Bruno Fernandes? No way. Bruno's not going anywhere, bro. Bruno is off limits to anybody. Because honestly, before, like last window, summer window, when there was talk about Bruno being sold for like 200 mil to a Saudi team or whatever, I was actually open to that because I'm like, okay, Bruno, he's like 31 years old, whatever. And, you know, I love him. I love the guy, but 150, 200 mil, whatever it was, that's a ridiculous amount of money. And, you know, Bruno's great, but he is human. He's not going to be able to play forever. I'd be open to cashing in on that. But from honestly, the guy is so good that he is single-handedly getting us Champions League football, which is worth more than whatever transfer fee any Saudi teams would be willing to pay. If Bruno gets us, even just him getting pretty much single-handedly getting us Champions League football this last season, we can't sell him. We can never sell him. He's got to retire at United, man. I don't care. He's going. Bruno's got a solid 3 good years left in him, I feel like. Pickford or Norway going long all the way to the other end to Pickford, and he throws it out wide left here to Bellingham. Bellingham drifting over on the left, and Cole with the Flow State gift on the YouTube. Cole, you legend, bro. Appreciate you, man. He said, mate, what is with people thinking these new rules are going to stop us? That's not our only way to play. I don't think it's going to stop you. I think you guys will still be good. But, like, I mean, like, let's be honest. You scored a lot of goals that were debatable offset pieces. You wasted so much time wasting, probably more time wasting than any team in the league. You're not going to be able to get away with that next season. Like, it's going to be, you know, like, a part of the reason why Arsenal were successful this year is because, you know, they found loopholes in the rules, which they're not going to be able to do to the same extent next season. Azorian, what's going on, man? I think I'm using this game before bedtime. LOL. What do you mean? This is the furthest Norway ever went in a World Cup. Dude, if I'm saying it again, if Norway win, even if Norway make the final, Holland deserves the Ballon d'Or. Here come Norway driving through the middle. Here's Berg. Plays it over to the right. Sorloth. It's a poor cross. Did Pickford get a touch on that? I think he might have, and I think Norway have just got a corner out of this. I can see Bruno retiring at United. It would make sense. Yeah, I could see him, and like maybe he does the thing where he like goes back to Portugal for his like the last season of his career or whatever. If Norway wins, he deserves Ballon d'Or in the 2022 one they stole from him. Norway's corner headed away by Kane. Norway still in possession. They're going to put another ball into the box. Holland's header flicked on. Pickford pushing it out for another Norway corner here on the other side now, over on the left. I think France is winning this most probably, but everything is possible. Maybe Switzerland wins. Dude, whatever team beats Argentina, that will be the team I want to win. Norway's 2026 Croatia. False plus other teams wasted way more time using that metric only becomes a problem because we won the league. I mean, is it like, oh my goodness. Like it is actually, who statistically has wasted the most time? If you can even find that. I mean, bro, we'll see. It's hard to go back to back. It's very hard to go back to back. Only few have done it. Where is the match being held? Miami, I'm pretty sure. Another Norway corner here. Whipped in. Holland. Oh my goodness, what a save! And Norway put it in! Is this going to stand? Norway up 2-1. Oh my goodness! Norway off the corner. I don't even know who this is. What is happening? Norway behind, England behind again to Norway. Hagen. I do know who that is. A shove from Holland on Elliot Anderson. Is this going to be called another debatable foul on the build-up to the goal? He is onside here. Pickford saves the original shot. Can't push it away. Parries it to Hagen. Did that go off his face? I'm pretty sure that just went off Pickford's face. The ref is having a look at it. Big moment here for England. I feel like they will call this back. He is definitely just completely two-hand shoved Anderson to the ground. Counterbait saying foul all day, every day. George saying this one's a foul. Yeah, I would be shocked if this doesn't get called back. Justin, he's saying England's defense is junk, and that will cost us. If not today, then later. Here we go, Trossard. What are you saying? Adam Ramsey saying never a foul. Yes, they are going to disallow this goal. It's going to remain 1-1. Relief for England. Foul from Holland on Anderson. And it stays at 1-1. They're letting the corner be retaken. How is this not free kick to England? Smitty, what's going on, man? I feel like Anderson's definitely making that look a lot worse than it actually is, but I still think it's a foul. Imagine they score from this corner. Like, should it not be an England free kick then? George saying he's going to be 2-1, 30 seconds time. Braxton, he's saying football's coming home. England got to defend another corner here. Mr. Creed, he says, let's go, English bastards crying. Creed, what's going on, man? A lot of split people in the chat of who we want to see win here between Norway and England. Norway retaking the corner, swung in again, flicked on, past everyone. Jude Bellingham going to pick it up, try to play it out of the back here for England, trying to dribble out of the back. And this goal scorer has gone sliding in, blocked Jude Bellingham. I think he's won the throw here for Norway. Seems FIFA think England will be the better option versus Argentina. I don't think this is... I wouldn't necessarily say this is rigged. Like, that one definitely was a free kick, even though they got a corner out of it, but... I feel like if it was, then they would have called the free kick on Kane, too. It was because the ball wasn't in play. Norway about to make a change here. Troy, your chat has a lot of salty Scots, I think, given the Norway comments. I feel like the vibes I get when I hear people talk about England from people who aren't from England, I feel like England is like one of the most hated countries when it comes to football. Why do you think that is, honestly? I've never really had a problem with England. I've always liked, like, anytime Portugal got knocked out in an international tournament, I always wanted to see England win after that, just because, you know, I'm a United fan. In past teams, they had United players, but this team, we only have one, and he hasn't even played a freaking minute. Argentina, most hated? True. But I think Argentina is like most hated right now, but just like historically, like every single like tournament, unless you're English, and even some of the own English fans don't even like England. Argentina 100% most hated. Everybody hates us because we invented the game. Colonialism. If Holland had punched him and got sent off, Norway would have had another corner based on that rule. That's crazy. Well, I mean, it's kind of like I think that you're looking at it You know when there's like pushing and shoving before the corner's even taking and the referee stops play, maybe gives out a yellow there, like that's not a penalty. So that's the same type of deal there. Or not, or free kick, whatever it is, whatever side is doing, being the aggressor in that situation, you know? George saying we need a hydration break. Shown nothing since Rice has came off. My light's doing that thing again, isn't it? Dude, I need a hydration break too because I actually have to pee really bad. Norway in possession here. You go all the way back to the keeper. I used to like them, but they're the international arsenal now, says Phil. Ball played out wide to the right. Space to run forward here for Norway. Decides to go back. Cuts inside. Norway. Patient build up here. Trying to get numbers forward. Odegaard on the ball. Plays it over to the right. And they go back to Odegaard. Norway trying to find a way through. Plays Sorloth. It's back. Odegaard again on the ball. Trying to cut inside. Fakes the switch. Steps on the ball. Trying to look for an opening here, Odegaard. Plays a ball over the top, down the right. It's cut back. It looked like it did stay in play. Linesman said otherwise. And it's out for an England goal kick here. Is Oscar Bob on his feet now, getting ready to warm up. Dude, almost 2K likes on the TikTok as well, man. Big up everybody hitting that like button. Pickford going long. Over to Saka. Couldn't win the header. Out for an England throw here. Over on the right, though. Konsa getting back in play. Going back to John Stones. Here's Elliot Anderson. Bringing it out of the back here for England. That's a foul on Bellingham, and he does win the free kick. He's looking to get it back in play. Norway step in front of the ball. Bellingham kicks it off Holland. The referee just stops play here. England looking whack. Dude, England's they've honestly been one of the most up and down teams of the tournament. They've had moments throughout the game where they look brilliant, but a lot of time they look whack. I still think they're going to be able to. I think Kane is going to win this late. Can Gordon keep this in? He cannot. I imagine we are going to be seeing the hydration break here. Almost the 65th minute. All the legends here, man. Arsene Wenger as well. Fabregas. Del Piero. Kaká. Cafu. Like, oh my goodness. I saw Roberto Carlos earlier too. Low-key, Spain bummed this World Cup. Yamal was overhated, but wasn't best and not even near the best. Yeah, I mean, it's a weird one with Yamal because it's like, it's unfair, I feel like, to put such high expectations on a teenager, but like, he is that good where like, he should have those expectations put on him. But yeah, like, credit to Spain, man, even with him underperforming. The rest of the team has definitely stepped up. Gordon coming into the box, pushes it by his man, crosses it in, finds Harry Kane, tries to bring it down. Norway, they take the ball off him and clear it long. Down the left, Holland chasing after it. Pickford comes out. Plays Elliot Anderson. I'm actually scared of what will Yamal be in his prime. I think he'll be good, but like, do you think when Yamal reaches his prime, like he'll be better than Mbappe? I'm gonna say probably not, because if you're gonna compare just even, and I know this doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna end up this way, but Mbappe's first World Cup to Yamal's first World Cup, like, it's not even comparable. Could be like Fati. I don't think he'll be like Fati. I don't think he'll be like. He won't be in that category of like an Mbappe, a Neymar, or freaking like that. Like always in a Ballon d'Or conversation. I think there'll be certain years maybe where he'll get in on that. I mean, it depends. It depends. He definitely has the ability. Mbappe's still in his prime, not gonna lie. Mbappe's like literally just entering his prime right now, I would say. He was in his prime for 8 years. I think we're about to see Nusa come in here. Is this the hydration break? It is. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. And we're seeing Oscar Bob as well. All right, let's go. Are we going to be able to find a winner, or is this going to go to extra time? I need to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Reece James is coming on? Can't lose to a player with a, can't lose to a team with a player called Bob. I have a feeling that Yamal could be injury prone. I mean, maybe that's actually part of the reason why he has underperformed at this World Cup, because I'm not sure what his injury was, but I'm pretty sure he was injured at the very start of the tournament. I think we should have replaced Rice with Rogers. I feel like Eze is more of a big game player than Rogers, no? I mean, I feel like you could argue either one. JP saying, come on, Norway, please. Dude, I need England to win. I got England to win in 90 minutes. That was the bet. Somebody please come on and be a hero. George said Reece James is apparently coming on. And we're coming back out of the hydration break now. And they are going to make a change here, England. And it is going to be Reece James. For Gordon, what are we seeing here now? So are we seeing Eze go over to the left? Reece James, central midfield. That's the only thing that makes sense, right? Eze on the left? Reece James coming in to play this defensive midfield role here for England, and it is Eze out on the left. Norway throwing down the line. He playing it back off Norway's Berg, out for a throw in here for England, right by half. Konsa playing it back to Stones. And he swings it around the back. Odegaard putting some pressure here on Gahey. He's going to go back to Pickford. To Reece James. Ooh, scary moment there. Under pressure here, Reece James. Back to Pickford, and he just clears it long. It's actually a very nice ball from Pickford. Is Anderson going to be able to get on the end of this? He's holding back. Could have been a free kick here. I don't know if the ref was going to call it either way. It would have been an advantage. Norway play on. I think Yamal did have a hamstring injury before the World Cup, but I think he's not performed well because teams have heavily targeted him so he doesn't get space. Yeah, I know, but like, even just somebody like, I know Vinny's literally like in his prime. It's unfair to compare them, but he's not. There has been majority of the star players have been getting double teamed, if not triple teamed, in this tournament, and still managed to find a way to impact games. Jordan Shitford. Yeah, I'll give Pickford credit. I honestly, personally, at the beginning of the tournament, I thought Trafford should have started, but Pickford again. Pickford has always been reliable for England, and that Mexico game, he was freaking unbelievable. O'Reilly knocking it down to Eze. Eze on the left here. Doesn't want to go forward. Goes back onto the inside. Finding Reece James. He's going to switch the play over to the right here. Konsa to Bakayo Saka. Two guys on him. Goes inside to Reece James. Little bit of space here. Reece James lifted the ball into the box. Couldn't pick out a white shirt in there. It's easily headed away by Norway. Could this be an opportunity for them to counter quick here, Norway? Odegaard does well to hold off the defender. Plays it over to the right, and he's got space to run. Tons of space to run into. Holland making his way into the box. They play it back to Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob attacking. Oh my goodness. It was a lovely time tackle by O'Reilly. It almost popped straight back out into the path of Oscar Bob. They should have included Maguire on the reserves or bench and Palmer and Foden. Yeah, dude, honestly, I don't understand why they took some guys like Henderson or even Mainu for that matter. Like they're not even going to use them. They should use them. But like if you're not even going to use them at all, I feel like having someone like a Palmer or a Foden would be good. Ball into the box to Holland. It's headed away by Gahey. Straight to Oscar Bob here, though. He lays it back to Holland. Cross in. It's headed by Konsa, only as far as Nusa, though. Here's Nusa. Lovely football here from Norway. Nusa trying to cut in. Konsa able to get the foot in. Puts it out for a Norway corner here. Norway putting the pressure on England here. We're almost into the 75th minute. Is this going to go any extra time, or are we going to see a late winner? More legends of the game here. Ashley Cole, John Terry in the crowd. Dude, shout out Ashley Cole, man. Look. I got Ashley Cole's signature right here. Look. Bang. Dude, Ashley Cole, one of my favorite players of all time. Did the splits for Ronaldo love him for it? Another Norway corner here. In swinging. Pickford punching it away. First time shot. Flicked on off the bar. Can he win the header? Konsa's there first. Still kept alive. Holland trying to find the shot. It's out for a goal kick. That was huge from Konsa. Had to win the header. Had to get there first. England hanging on right now. Looks a little bit of a limp there from Konsa as he gets up. Oh my goodness. Off the bar. Konsa does so well to win that header. Do you actually? When did that happen? I forgot what year it was. This is probably, it was the year after Chelsea won the Champions League. And they played a preseason game against the Seattle Sounders, and me and my brothers watched the Sounders versus Chelsea in Seattle. And me and my brother were asleep. My older brother were asleep, and my dad goes with my younger brother out for a walk, and they end up going to the hotel where Chelsea's staying at, and there's somebody outside the hotel giving out like free passes for a meet and greet with the players. So they get free passes to meet and greet with the entire Chelsea team, and me and my older brother are asleep. And then my dad got him to sign that for me, although he kind of like made him write some stupid shit. It says to Troy, my favorite left back, and I'm like, why would you get him to say that? The guy doesn't even know who I am, nor has he ever never seen me play. If you've seen that, if you anybody who's a Rocky fan, it's literally the moment where I think it's the nurse asks Rocky to sign an autograph to like her son or whatever, and says like, can you make it out to my best friend, whatever the fuck his name is? And then Rocky goes, no, his name's Charlie Flynn. He goes, to my good friend Charlie Flynn, and I don't even know him. That's what Ashley Cole was thinking when he wrote that. Ashley Cole's favorite left back, what an honor. No, it's like iconic W dad. Yeah, no, honestly, it still is sick. Oh, freaking dangerous ball into the box from Saka. Nobody there to tap it in. Put that on your resume. Ashley Cole's favorite left back. Cole better for Arsenal or for Chelsea? I mean, I was too young to really watch him for Arsenal, so I only really know Chelsea version of Ashley Cole. But dude, Ashley Cole is the best Premier League left back of all time. Don't get why Tuchel didn't start Saka. I mean, I think he was terrible in this game, Medweke, but I think he's been pretty good for England in this tournament for the most part. Oscar Bob has it out on the right, goes inside to Odegaard. Back to Bob. Can they find a ball into the box? It's a lovely ball from Bob. Into Berg. Goes back to Odegaard. Norway just knocking it around here. I feel a Norway goal coming, honestly. At this point, last 10 minutes, it's seeming like the Norway goal is more likely than the England one. It was all possession for England in the first half, but now Norway having their turn. And here's Nusa on the left. He's trying to dribble at Stones. Cuts inside. Lofts the ball to the back post. It's decent ball. O'Reilly meets it first. Heads it out for a Norway throw-in. Kanish, what's going on, man? Good to see you up in the chat. Cole says, Cole can go to hell. I hate I share a name with him. Who do you hate more as an Arsenal fan? Ashley Cole or Nasri? JP, he says both teams got 2 subs left. Apparently, when it goes into extra time, they get an extra sub. I didn't actually know that until... I forgot who told me it was. Somebody told me that in the Portugal-Spain game. But you get a 6th sub if it goes to extra time. Oscar Bob... His cross is deflected. Jude Bellingham trying to head it away. Oh my goodness. Berg, can he keep this in play? He can. Reece James trying to win it back. They go back to Odegaard. Norway still in possession. They have it out on the right. They don't want to force the cross into the box. They're just going to keep possession here. Here's Odegaard again. He's going back, swinging it around the back here. And here's Berg, left to Nusa. He's saying cold, don't even hate Nasri. It's another corner for Norway here. It's been very dangerous from these. Dude, is that fucking the chess dude? Magnus Carlsen in there? Forgot he was Norwegian. George saying this is going to end 2-1 Norway. We are completely boxed in. England having to deal with a corner here. There's about 8 minutes left plus added time. If it remains 1-1, we're going to see two 15-minute halves of extra time. And if it's still tied at the end of that, it will be a penalty shootout. Norway's corner swung in. Kane heading it away. Back out to Berg. And here's Odegaard. Corner of the 18-yard box. Tries to play a ball inside to Nusa. Kane able to just shield it. Out for a goal kick. It was Magnus Carlsen. Hate every clip I see of that chess guy. I mean, he's just weird. Like any high level chess people are gonna be like weird guys. Like, yeah, I feel like if you're that good at chess, you have to have like a little bit of tism. You know who would actually be really good at chess is Messi. Guarantee Messi would be disgusting at chess, even if he didn't even know how to play it. He would just naturally pick it up. Noob Master, dude, don't you dare come in here disrespecting Lamens, bro. I can't believe that happened, man. I thought he was going to come on, be the hero, win it for Belgium, and he literally loses them the game. Oh, that's a lovely ball. Nusa with space. Cuts in. Saka getting a toe to it. Norway still in possession, though. Berg keeping it alive. Don't force it here. They get Odegaard on the ball. England still being pinned back. Here's Oscar Bob into the box, taking on O'Reilly. Anderson there helping too. He goes back. They swing it around the 18-yard box here. Over to the left. They find Nusa. Nusa dribbling into the box. Cuts in onto his right. Does find the shot. Couldn't pick the corners, though. Easy save for Pickford. Straight down the middle of the goal. Oh, the chess dude looks like Lamens? He actually kind of does. Nusa and Bob look so dangerous. And both of them are honestly so class. Daquan, he says Norway are just better. It's been a back and forth game. Like, I still have a feeling. Are we going to see a late winner here? There's been a lot of late winners. And here comes Jed Spence coming on to replace O'Reilly. I think Spence has actually had a decent tournament as well for England. You know, no outstanding performances, but he's been reliable for them. England get it back in play quick. Here's Reece James. Back to Gahey. They swing it over to the left. Jed Spence first touches on the ball. Finds Eze. Defender tight to him. He just goes back to Gahey there. He's just going to slowly bring it forward here for England and shift it over to the right to John Stones. Who would you say has been England's best player in this game? Like, yeah, Jude scored the goal, but Norway have done such a good job of not letting him get on the ball that I don't even think I can say he's been the best player because he's barely even seen the ball. I want to say Konsa, man. Konsa's been huge for England. Obito, what's going on, man? Oh my goodness, Saka. Could he do it? Plays it across goal. Oh my goodness. Eze couldn't tap it in. I think Kane was there as well. It's beautiful from Bakayo Saka. Had the opportunity to win it late. There's still 3 minutes plus added. They get it back in, play quick. Reece James. Back wide to Konsa. Nusa trying to hold him off. Konsa still in possession. Cross blocked out for a corner here to England. Reece James over Manu? I know, bro. The disrespect is crazy. But honestly, in a game like this, I love Manu, but actually Reece James is the better sub in this type of game, I feel like. T saying Kane got to be there. It was on a silver platter. England with a corner on the right-hand side of the field. Eze is going to take it. Cole saying Saka still got it, man. Forever backing my boy. Yeah, dude, that was disgusting, man. You know, I'm a big Saka hater, but I can't deny that was disgusting. He's been very good since he's came off the bench. Eze, ball in. That's not... Was there a push from Kane there? That seemed like such a delayed reaction, though. He doesn't even really argue it. Suarez here as well? Fucking everybody's at this game. Will this be the first game with pens after a while? What has been the last game that went to pens? Morgan Rogers is going to come on here for Konsa. What does this mean? Who's playing where now? Tuchel trying to go for it late. Goblin, what's going on, man? How much stoppage time? Maybe 6 minutes? I actually have no idea. Norway making a change as well. Where's Rashford? Rotten on the bench. Back three, I guess. Yeah, what is this? What is this going to look like here for England? No, we've seen Reece James is now at right back. Rodgers into the middle. It's probably Anderson holding now. Look at this massive fucking gap. Yeah, Reece James came out of the midfield and now he is over at right back. Switzerland versus Colombia went to pens? Yeah. That was the last game. Oh, this is a lovely ball. Cross is punched away by Jordan Pickford all the way out to Oscar Bob, battling it with Spence. Spence bringing it down, does well, finds Kane. Oh, Bellingham, that's asking a lot for Spence there. It's no real possibility for him to get on the end of that. But Spence is going to put the pressure on the keeper here. Yo, dude, Spence actually with one of the most underrated players for England in this World Cup. One of the most disrespected for the players being selected, and he has been one of the most underrated for England. Oh my goodness, Spence, don't ruin everything here though. Oscar Bob putting some pressure on him. Gahey trying to play it out of the back. He plays it wide To Anderson. He plays it down the wing. Eze bringing it down. Gets brought down. Wins a free kick here for England. Able to relieve some pressure there. There was 7 minutes added. We're already a minute 10 into the extra time. 7 minutes added. Justin said Germany-Paraguay was a great pen shootout, mainly because Germany lost. I would be very nervous if I was an England fan if this actually does go to pens. They're definitely going to want to try and win it before that. Anderson, lovely ball out to the left. Eze brings it down off to his chest. England, please win it late. Come on, Kane. They play a ball in. It's fallen to Kane. Can't keep the ball, though, Kane. Norway. Odegaard, he's forced all the way back. And they try to play out of the back here, Norway. Dude, no joke. Should England take off Kane in extra time? Thoughts on that? I feel like Ollie Watkins could actually do a job. And you know who actually I think could do a job too? Ivan Toney. I could definitely see Ivan Toney extra time goal. He was banging goals in Saudi this season. I know it's Saudi, but like still, if you score, I forgot what the exact number he scored, but if you're scoring that many goals, I don't care what league it is. Pretty sure it was like 30 something. Jaden with the 3 spinning soccer balls. What's going on, bro? He says, why has most of the Portugal fans switched to England? I don't know. I don't know. One shot on target, question mark. Bellingham scored, and then Kane had a long shot the keeper saved. But the stats are saying only one shot on target? Kane, no fucking way Kane is coming off. They need Kane for potential pens, though. Norway players getting a little bit banged up. Plays stopped here. Physio's out onto the pitch. And now he's going to have to come off for at least a minute here. Jaden with the Shard of Hope and a TikTok live gift. Jaden, appreciate you, bro. Trust me, every Portugal fan will be supporting England in the semis against Argentina. Bro, I will straight up buy a Switzerland jersey if Switzerland beat Argentina today. Here we go. Back in play here. England have the ball on the right-hand side. Here's Saka. And they swing it around. Anderson to the left. Finds Jed Spence. And he plays it to Eze on the wing. Eze cutting in. Rogers trying to take it off him and almost forcing Eze to give away the ball there. A bit of miscommunication. But England still in possession here. And they play it over to the right. Here's Reece James. Back to Stones. One-time cross in. Bellingham trying to direct the header towards goal. It's going to go out here for a Norway goal kick. I thought Reece James was injured low-key. I think Reece James is actually like permanently injured, but like you never know when he's... Like Reece James will forever be like day-to-day game time decision. What minute is 95-30? It's probably going to go to extra time. There's only 7 minutes out of time. Minute and a half. Oh, Eze gives away a free kick there. England trying to put Norway under pressure late here. Brazilians probably support every team Argentina played. Dude, I'm pretty sure everybody in the world, unless you're freaking Argentinian or a Messi fan want to see Argentina lose. AL, what's going on, man? Are they running ads during the hydration breaks? Yes. Keeper goes long here. Nusa trying to chase it down. Reese James shields it out for a throw in. Jaden back in with showing love with the 4 GGs. Appreciate you, bro. Absolute legend. There is 20 seconds left. Is there one more chance for either side in this game? Cole with the 90th minute. An England gift, bro. I didn't even know they had that. W. Cole, man. Showing love for England. Trying to bring the vibes. He wants to see England win this game late. And Bellingham goes down here hurt. I didn't even see what happened here. I think they just collided. Two players collided into each other. Referee Trossard, he stops play here. George is saying a red. I didn't even see what happened. I was looking at chat. George saying he's got to go. Let's see. That's not a red. Actually, I don't even know. This is so weird. Is that like a follow through, or is he actually trying to, is that intentional trying to trip him like that? That was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Tisa's baiting the red. That's a yellow, not a red. What are we saying here? Ball's nowhere near him. It's not going to be a red. Play. We continue. Drop ball here for the keeper. When Messi did it, everybody cried red. Dude, that was actually the strangest thing. It looked like he was floating in the air. I don't even know how he even did that. He was floating in the air and stepped on the back on his Achilles. Like, Luke saying, dive, get up, you weak bastard. Damn it, England. Couldn't win it in the 90. Unbelievable. We are going in extra time here. 2 15-minute halves of extra time, and if we are unable to have a winner after that, it will go to pens. Unbelievable. I kind of want to see a penalty shootout just to see people sweat. Jude Bellingham and battling for his life out there for England. Got 30 more minutes of work to do here. How many subs have been made? How many subs do either team have left? Because you get an extra sub for going into extra time. Oh man, Holland didn't score. Did you bet Holland? When you bet an anytime goal scorer, does it actually mean any time? Like, does extra time count too? Or is it like just 90 minutes? Phil saying Norway deserved the win. I mean, honestly, whoever wins from this point, like it's been so even. It's a coin flip again. England used all 5 and Norway used 4. So if England used 5, they should have one more because you get an extra one going in extra time. Dr. Mula, bro, he be predicting these results. 1-1, he did say it. And then what did you say? Who did you say was going to win in penalties or extra time? George, he said, just seen a clip for our goal. The ball actually hits the Fox Sports camera in the air in the build-up. Really? Dude, I need to see this. Can you send it to me in Discord, the clip? Norway on pens. England. Here, let's see if I type in England camera. Will it come up? It's weird because Mbappe and Bellingham are locked in this World Cup. So is Vinny, but still they should play like this next season under Mourinho for us to win the trophies. Yeah, is Madrid gonna have a good season next year? Honestly, will we see Mbappe win a Champions League or even a Ballon d'Or? Can Mbappe even still win this Ballon d'Or? They didn't win La Liga or Champions League. Man U's going to win the Champions League? Let's hope so, man. Kevin, he's saying if Norway doesn't win, I'll go bald. I want to see that. Logical, he said, yeah, the ball hit the camera wire and brought it down for the England goal. Dude, please somebody send me this. George, can you send me that? Oh, here it is. He did send it to me. Dude, I cannot see that. Like, did it change the direction of the ball at all? Or, like, it doesn't look like it really does. FIFA working overtime to get England through? Yeah. Even their cameras are affecting the game. Dude, how can you see this? I'm convinced England has a curse. Kevin, appreciate the follow, man. Moha saying England lucky to have reached extra time. Okay, we're gonna change the poll. The poll from the very beginning, 56% of the poll said Norway was gonna win. Now that is going to extra time. This is a YouTube poll, so if you want to vote on it, come over to the YouTube. Link in my TikTok bio. You can search the Casual Fan up on YouTube. Who is winning this game from this point? Norway or England? Have your say. All right. Jude Bellingham about to get us started again here. First half of extra time here in Miami. Norway 1, England 1. Who's going to be the hero? Thomas, he says, all I know is that England ain't bringing it home. I really want to see this England-Argentina game, although I would love for Switzerland just to beat Argentina later on, which we will be live for as well. Oh my goodness, ref. Are you kidding me? Jude's trying to play freaking little tricks. This isn't time for little tricky games. And here we go. Now it starts. Cole, my guy. With the poutine gift on the YouTube. Appreciate it, man. Bringing the vibes to start extra time here, Cole. For England. Who's going to be the hero? I'm still saying England are going to win this game 2-1. That was the prediction from the very beginning. George saying, still think Norway would win. Not going to lie. Yeah, guys, vote on the poll. 86% of the poll right now saying Norway. Kyle, he says, I can't lie. Didn't see the camera thing. Disrespectful VAR or the ref didn't overrule it. Did it, like, even really affect, like, the ball, though? I can confirm the ball hit the cable and fell perfectly on Rice or Anderson. Not sure. So you're telling me if it didn't hit the cable, it wouldn't have fell to that player? JP saying Holland header. I'm calling it. England are the ones with the corner here. Saka gonna deliver this. Cole saying, can England defend from the Vikings? Haven't had the best deliveries from these corners. Saka swings it in. Norway headed away all the way back to Saka. He's going to try and put another ball into the box. He fakes, try to put it on his right. He does deliver the ball to the back post. Kane heading it across goal. It's a huge save by the keeper. Holland can't clear it away, though. Saka on it again. Goes back to Reece James. And he plays Saka back in. Saka taking on Holland. Cross past everybody. Mark Gahey keeping it in play. Going back to Eze here. Eze, corner of the 18-yard box. He goes inside. Morgan Rogers has a shot from distance. Keeper spills it. Jude Bellingham's a hero. Did the flag go up? He's celebrating. I think this is a goal. I don't think it's offside. Bellingham again, bro. This guy is ridiculous. Like, this could very well be the player of the tournament right here. This is unbelievable. T saying he's on. It's Moreno-esque. Shot from distance from Morgan Rogers. Keeper spills it. And Bellingham is there again. With his second goal of the game. England up 2-1. Wow. It might actually be coming home. He definitely looked on to me. Let's see the replay again. That is shit goalkeeping. That is shit goalkeeping. That's even worse than what Le Mans did. Because the Le Mans one, honestly, it's bad. And I'm not a goalkeeper, so I don't really know this, but I could imagine, like, when the ball, dealing with a powerful shot from distance, when it bounces right before it's about to come to the keeper, I feel like that's really hard for a keeper to deal with. Reminds me of fucking, like, I've seen that so many times. Another one comes to my mind when fucking Buffon spilled it to Lukaku and United beat PSG. Like, when it bounces just right before it gets to the keeper, that's... Again, I'm not a goalkeeper, but I can imagine that's not a fun one to deal with. That is criminal from the keeper, and he's actually been very good for Norway throughout this tournament. It's Moreno-esque. I love it. My goat getting used. VAR been a disgrace. George saying, hold on, boys. How are Norway going to be able to respond here? England finally have the lead in this game, but there's still a lot of time left here. And Holland scored in it was 14 consecutive games, I'm pretty sure, here for Norway. Does it come to an end here? Does the record come to an end? And potentially Norway's World Cup coming to an end? Credit to England. They've dealt with Holland very well. He hasn't really done anything in this game. Few opportunities from some headers, but other than that, he's been locked down. The England fans going freaking crazy. Dude, why couldn't they have done that like right before? Justin, bro, again coming in here showing the love with the super chat. He says, Jude is the GOAT king. Dude, credit to my man Justin and Cole. Showing the love, bringing the vibes for England in the chat. And they have seen England get in front. And Cole coming in again showing the gift with the England gift. I'm telling you, bro, you bring the vibe. Whatever country, whatever team you want to win, whatever person is bringing that vibe to the chat, that's who ends up winning. I'm telling you. It's always been like that with this stream. I'm telling you. But appreciate it, man. W Cole, W Justin, showing the love. In England, with the lead, have 1 foot into the semifinal. Why are all Madrid players playing like absolute beasts, but when it comes to their clubs, they're trash? I don't know, honestly. That's a good question. Is it down to management? Is he saying, yeah, because they sacked their manager? How much time's left? There is a lot of time left. There's about 7-ish minutes in this first half, and then another 15 minutes of the second half of extra time. So Norway still have a chance here. Bellingham playing a ball into space here for Rodgers to run onto. And Norway just play it out for a throw in here. George saying, where is it Dan Burn time? Dude, get him in there. Why not? CJ, what's going on, man? What time is it in Canada? It is 4:15. And the Switzerland-Argentina game, which I will be live for as well. And I want to see vibes brought to that stream, and everybody better be a Switzerland fan. I don't want to see any Argentina fans in that stream. No joke. You're not welcome in that stream. Look at this. Jed Spence down the wing. Does he have a left foot? Oh my gosh! Jed Spence goes down. Is that a penalty? It is! Oh my god, bro! Jed Spence! Dude, Jed Spence is a fucking English hero. That is huge. What did I just witness? A skill run from Jed Spence gets brought down in the box and the referee says pen. And Harry Kane has his chance to get his goal. Dude, honestly, give it to Bellingham. On a hat trick? Look at this from Spence. It's class from him. He does so well to get it. He did the Hazard step for the pen, dude. It's class. Puts his leg across him, gets brought down. It's beautiful. Don't disrespect. This guy was so disrespected at the start of this tournament. Like, people saying, why are you taking Jed Spence? Oh, Jed Spence is shit. This, that, and the other. He has been brilliant for England in this tournament. And VAR is checking the pen, though. I think that is a pen. David saying not a pen? Let's see what they say. That was a perfectly executed Hazard step there, man. I'm saying that's a pen. Refs having a look at it. Trossard, usually when they go to have a look, they usually overturn it. It'll be interesting to see what they say here of why they would overturn it. I mean, it's supposed to be overturned for clear and obvious errors. Is this a clear and obvious error? He trips him. Trips him from behind, gets none of the ball. How is this not a penalty? Let's see what he says, Trossard. Andre saying no pen. That explanation of why they disallowed it made zero fucking sense. Hold on. Word for word, hold on. What do you say? The attacker put his leg in front of the defender. And he says the attacker put his leg in front of the defender without any foul. What the fuck does that even mean? So because you get body positioning means that's not a foul? I don't agree with that, man. Andre, like, explain to me why you think that's not a penalty. Because is that not the same thing when you get your body position between the man and the ball in midfield and brought down and it's a free kick? Is that not the same thing? George saying he's control the whole time, beat two men, is protecting the ball, and the defender runs into the back of him. That's what I saw too. Embellished. I mean, if I thought the one that Mbappe got against Morocco was a penalty too, but that was definitely more of a penalty than what Mbappe got against Morocco. Nusa, oof, what a block by Gehi. Khaled saying that should have been a pen. Thank you, Troy. It's literally what you're taught to do from a kid, like from as you're a kid. Yeah, dude. Like I honestly, I'm confused on that one. I still think England are going to end up winning this though. Replacement found. Game is still going on here. Imagine Norway equalize this. Just for the drama, like I kind of want to see it. Patrick Berg going to swing this corner in. It's into a dangerous area. John Stone's up for it. Does well to head it away. Oscar Bob going to chase it down and play it all the way back. Andre saying Argentina-France final again. I mean, I feel like that's what FIFA wants. Imagine how much money that would generate. Till what minute? There's about 40 seconds left to the end of the first half of extra time, and then you got another 15 minutes of the second half of extra time. So there still is time for Norway. Lots of time. PB, dude, shout out everybody hitting the like button on it. Already over 3K likes on the TikTok stream. Absolute legends. Dan Burns coming on? Get him in there, man. I want to see Dan Burn late goal and then a Maguire knee slide into the corner. He knew exactly that if he puts his leg in the way, then there will be contact. But isn't that just like just being smart? Brandon saying, please, Norway, tie the game. I kind of want to see. I want England to win, but I do kind of want to see a penalty shootout. CJ saying England can never go to a penalty shootout. You can't even, if they go to a penalty shootout and lose, I'm saying, like I was saying before, you can't blame the players on that one. It's actually the fans' fault because they traumatized the players for taking pens. Oof. If it goes to pens, I got a strong feeling Norway's going to lose. Is this keeper even decent on pens? I have no idea. Oh, look at this. Great ball from Bellingham into Saka on the wing. He comes into the box. Reece James going around him for the overlap. He lays it off. It goes through the ref's legs. Bellingham's one-time shot from the top of the box is not a great one, and it's out for a goal kick here for Norway. There is about 40 seconds left here in this first half of extra time. Appreciate the follows on TikTok. What's with Holland? He's not playing. The guy's getting locked up, man. England, fair play to them. That really is how you beat this Norway team. If you can stop Holland, you're going to have a good chance. And he has really had nothing in this game, Holland. But again, all he needs is one sniff at goal, and he could punish you. Dude, what is the bet for Switzerland Argentina though? Somebody give me like a actual smart one, like a sharp play. We have reached halftime of extra time. I'm not gonna reset my timer. I'm just gonna pause it, and then once it hits this time, when it starts back up, I'll just start it again instead of resetting it. Dude, how is Bellingham still alive? Actually. Like, he has left every single fucking thing he can out on that pitch. He's given it everything, and he's still going. Why more overtime? With extra time, it's two 15-minute halves of extra time. They low-key should just change it to golden goal. Argentina to win 3-1. Argentina by 2. I can't. Like, that probably is a smart play, but I can't take that. Swiss low block first half with a couple counters, then push for the second. I just want to be singing Wonderwall in 20 minutes time. Ruben Vargas to 90th minute goal. Dude, give me Switzerland on pens again. As long as Akanji's not taking one. Give me Switzerland. Like, Switzerland's better than Egypt, so I give them a chance. I didn't even think Egypt were that good throughout this World Cup. They just decided to play. That game against Argentina was the best game they played this World Cup by far. 2-0 Argentina, probably. Strand Larson, the Crystal Palace man, coming on here. And Holland being taken off. What a decision. I don't understand this one, honestly. Travis, I might have to bet on Switzerland, man. I might have to. Even though that'd probably just be a donation, but we'll see. That's a smart play. He's been locked up, but like, is freaking Strand Larson not like? What is Strand Larson gonna be able to give you that Holland's not gonna do? Is he not just gonna be locked up in the same way? All right. Second half of extra time. Norway have 15 minutes to find an equalizer. Holland, he wasn't locked up. He was ill. Is he ill? I mean, regardless of if he was ill or not, that doesn't take away, like, he was locked up. He was either locked up and ill, or he was just locked up in general. Just because he was ill doesn't take away from the fact that he got locked up. What is my timer at? 18, 18, 18? Okay, I'll start the timer when it actually hits 18, 18. France Spain will be a good game. Predictions for that one? I mean, you can't bet against France. Switzerland have no Manzambi though, still got a knee injury. Here's Nusa into the box, plays the ball across, and it's cleared away. Jude brought down, wins the free kick for England. Relieve some pressure here. CJ saying a France versus Argentina final. It's the match of Europe versus South America. It's Coke versus Pepsi. It's mayonnaise and flies versus hot sauce wings. Mayonnaise and flies? What? Holland did the Mbappe special. Justin says, I swear if we screw up now against Norway with no Holland. Who's going to step up, then? Imagine you see Strand Larson tie this up. And it's a managerial masterclass. Yeah, T. Holland subbed here. And the England fans chanting, Hey Jude. Why would you sub Holland? I mean, it's a gamble, man. He's either going to look like a genius or an idiot. But either way, like, I feel like Holland was going to continue to get locked up. But you never know. Oh, fries. I'm like, yeah, who the hell is eating mayonnaise and flies? Norway coach is bald. It's a great sign for us. Yeah, I mean, the only thing, but he's got to be Dutch, though. If you're bald and Dutch, that's just like the two automatic signs that you're a shit manager. Oh, Patrick Berg shot over the bar. All right, here we go. Timer's back on track. Kyle saying Norway's cooked. Larson is shit. I don't even think he's that bad, honestly. Cole saying Bob's going to do something. I can feel it. Dude, you don't even want to speak that into existence at this point, man. 11 minutes England need to hold on for now. And here's Nusa. Ball taken off them. They try to win it back, though. But here's Kane. Bringing it forward here for England. Plays Saka out wide. Saka coming down to the right. Comes into the box. Goes past two players. Can he find his shot? It's not a great one. Easy save for the keeper. Spence? Oh my goodness. Spence actually deserves a goal. Here's Saka. It's another big save from the keeper here. Straight into his chest, Saka. Is it just me or does he look like Gollum from Lord of the Rings? Who is this? Who looks like Gollum? The manager? I need to see him again. Pickford Going long, over to the right. Saka bringing it down with space to run into here. Saka, he's looking for some support. Eventually, the flag does go up. How the hell are you possibly offside in that situation? Here he is, the nine-finger man, Dan Burn, and the legend himself, Jude Bellingham, coming off. The English hero. He's done it again. Another world-class performance in an England jersey for Jude Bellingham. 2 big goals to give England the lead here. And now they're going to have to survive 10 minutes without him. There is 10 minutes plus whatever little added time you might have. 9 minutes. Once you see my timer here, once this hits 30, then whatever added time, that's how much time is left. Low-key Kane been kind of locked up too. Yeah, he actually has. I mean, he's been able to get involved dropping deep to pick up the ball, but in terms of doing anything in front of goal, yeah, he's been pretty locked up. Did have that nice finish with a little chip over the top that he was offside on. Holland had 38% pass accuracy versus England. I feel like that's like just like a weird, like a bad stat to judge him on. Because how many times did he actually touch the ball? Like how many passes did he actually make? Like he probably only made like what 4 passes anyway. I vaguely ever remember him actually touching the ball. Pass accuracy is such a bad stat. Honestly, it is because like if you're like a player like Declan Rice that just like plays super simple and just passes it fucking backwards and sideways all the time is always gonna have better pass accuracy than fucking someone like Bruno Fernandes who tries to force passes and breaks lines and gives it away more often. But I'd rather have. I mean, they're 2 different types of midfielders, but like you know what I mean. Just because you have a better pass accuracy doesn't make you a better passer of the ball. Here's Nusa trying to finesse it. It's blocked and it's going to go out for, I believe, a Norway corner here. Nusa's actually been very good since he's came off the bench. So weird why Tuchel brings on defensive players. Rutherford said in Chelsea he had more of an attacking philosophy, no? Madrid should sign Nusa, but would he ever even get into that Madrid team? I'm sure somebody's going to sign him. Norway's corner swung in. Oscar Bob! Oh my goodness, what an opportunity. Plenty of bodies in the way. And he just fires it over the top of the bar. Why is there so much extra time? There's stoppage time and then there's extra time. Extra time is always the same every time. It's 2 15-minute halves. pass accuracy is really only important for holding midfielders and box-to-box midfielders. You don't want a holding player who misplaces 1 to 5 passes. It's true. Very true. So out for an England goal kick here. 5 more minutes they have to survive. They're going to be into the semifinal and play the winner of the game after this, Switzerland versus Argentina, which we will be live for as well. So again, if you're new, make sure you hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button over on my YouTube, turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. Again, live for Argentina, Switzerland, and possibly, depending when the fight actually starts, might stay live for the Conor McGregor fight. JK, he said my barber was watching the game while cutting my hair. I noticed a huge bald spot later. You fucked your shit up? Sorry, bro. I guess you're just gonna have to go bald. And Dan Burn should have been in the NBA, would have won a championship with the Pacers. Yeah, Dan Burn is like oh fuck, what's that one guy's name? If you were to think of I guarantee we would all think of the same person if you know NBA. Who's the basketball player that looks like Dan Burn? I'm pretty sure he's on the Hornets now. Who am I trying to think of? What is his name? He's a center, obviously. JP saying me. Dude, Pickford is staying down here. The Norway players are furious. Trossard's pulling out a yellow card here. Dude, this is actually going to drive me nuts. Who am I thinking of? Imagine McGuire and Tan Burn. LeBron James? Nah. It's a white center. I don't think he's on the Hornets anymore. I'm pretty sure he was on the Celtics at one point too. Who am I thinking of? And he looks kind of like Dan Burn. Like it would be his NBA comparison. Plumlee, yes. T, thank you. Dan Burn is Plumlee. Bro, I just realized why he kept calling the ref Trossard. Dude, it literally is Trossard. He got bounced out of the World Cup, and he decided to ref the England-Norway game. Norway with 2 minutes left. Nusa, is he going to keep this in? He is. Reece James tight to him. Oh, what's the call here? Flag for offside call. England getting the free kick here. So funny how the covering your mouth reds have disappeared. I mean, I don't think anybody's really done it. I mean, I don't feel like that's that hard of a thing to remember not to do. Like the two that we saw, the Almiron one, I actually think maybe he just forgot that he wasn't supposed to do that. The Hincapie one, he definitely knew what he was doing. He knew that he was going to get a red card for doing that, and he definitely said some fuck shit to him. Cameraman doing his job finally. Isaac trying to keep this alive here for England. Just going to go back, keep possession. 30 seconds left. Can't be much added time. Surely there's not going to be any more than like 2 minutes. Dan Burn heading it away, doing his job. Spence trying to run after it. He gets there before Oscar Bob still. Jed Spence, Bob poking it out. Oh, I thought it may have been an England throw, but referee's saying it's a throw in here to Norway. 3 hours till the Argentina game? No, it's literally an hour 15 minutes from now, isn't it? Unless they delayed it. Yeah, no, it's an hour 15 minutes from now. Morgan Rogers into the corner, trying to kill the game. There was only 2 minutes put on here. Norway's World Cup run looking like it's going to come to an end here. It says delayed on SofaScore. Let's see. I'm just looking at the score app and it's saying 6 p.m. for me. Google is still saying an hour and 15 minutes from now. I don't believe it is delayed. Andrews going on unfortunate way to end, but they had a good run. They did, man. Honestly, Norway, one of the most entertaining teams to watch in this World Cup. Holland, unbelievable. Nusa, imagine. Could there be some late drama here? Dude, Jed Spence, honestly, what a freaking tournament he's had. Look at that. Dan Burn, you absolute beast. He just leveled him. And the referee ends the game. England are going through to the semi-final where they will face the winner of Argentina versus Switzerland. Are we going to have that rematch again? Argentina versus England. Oh my goodness. Imagine. I mean, hopefully Switzerland just beat them. Jude Bellingham, what a hero. 2 huge goals. Puts England into the semi-final. Unbelievable. We don't even need to do a poll for man of the match. It could only ever be one man. Definitely a shout for player of the tournament. Can he bring England? Can he bring football home, man? Is it going to come home? John Stones, credit to him. There was that one moment in the first half where he almost fucked it, but a solid performance, especially from the whole England defense. Konsa, too. Konsa was brilliant. Gehi, too. The Norway keeper's in tears, man. Honestly, the goal that he conceded to lose was freaking a shitty goal. It was shitty goalkeeping, I can't lie. Jude carrying England in his hands. That is as soon as Kane decides to hang it up for England, that will 100% be the future captain. Anybody else would be just disrespectful. It's funny how, honestly, the only 2 world-class players, I would say, in the England team are the only 2 players that don't play in the Prem. Or not the only 2, but... W. Belly, man. Bellingham. He's done it again. Who, other than Bellingham, who was England's best player, would you say? Because I'm honestly saying Konsa. Konsa needs recognition for that freaking masterclass he just put in at right back. I'd say Spence. Spence. So everybody disrespected him. They're saying, you're taking Spence over Trent? No joke. Spence has been so solid for England in this tournament. And unbelievable again here today. Arsenal fans would say Rice. I'm sure they would. Actually, I do like Rice. You could
argue Rice into world class.
George saying, people letting off fireworks down my road. It's 1 a.m. Are you guys staying up for the Switzerland versus Argentina game? Every Argentina game has drama in it, and I doubt this is going to be any different. Rice world class for sure. Yuji with the follow. Appreciate you. Says W England. Gordon too. The guy just runs his soul out. Dude, the Mexico game just changed everything for him. He was hiding this entire World Cup, and then the Mexico game, and even here today, he's actually starting to turn it on. All I need now is Argentina to win, and I'm 10k euros in. You need them to win in 90 minutes, or just for them to win? Anderson was class. All Switzerland, aren't we? Yeah, dude. Everybody, we're all Switzerland fans in this next game. Daquan, saying, I'm going to stay up for Argentina. Dude, you can't miss the Argentina games, man. They're always dramatic. Justin, bro, again coming in here showing love with the super chat. He says, it's coming home. It's coming home. Football's coming home. Can you guys beat France, though? I think you can beat Argentina, if that's who you end up playing in the semifinal. Can you beat France? You need Bellingham. Like, Bellingham is going to have to have another one of the performances of his entire career against France for him to drag him over the line in that game. Imagine it's Spain-England final again, though. Run it back in the World Cup this time. I thought England was going to lose. Dude, honestly, any of these games from this point, it's all going to be a coin flip. Norway, man, credit to them. Defended brilliantly in that first half. Throughout the majority of the game, honestly, it was unfortunate that second goal they conceded. Keeper was just absolutely heartbroken after the game. Just breaks down into tears. He knew that he fucked up there. He absolutely laments it. Can we give Elliot Anderson his flowers yet? That performance from him stepping into the role that Rice has played for us for years. Yeah, dude, Anderson has definitely, in my opinion, been better than Rice in this World Cup. Rice has also been good, but just some of these passes I've been seeing Anderson play is just beautiful. Honestly, watching Anderson hit a freaking long diagonal is gorgeous. Holland was a ghost. Somebody was saying he was ill. Imagine if Argentina get thumped by Swiss cheese. I mean, they barely scraped by freaking Cape Verde, barely scraped by Egypt, and Switzerland's better than both of those teams, I would say. They can row back home. Oh, no. That one crossbar shot, oh my goodness. Dude, was that the same one where it bounced up off the bar and then Konsa won the header? That moment right there was so huge. He had to win that header, Konsa. Spence was immense. Yeah, dude. Left back, right back. He's been so reliable for England in this tournament to fill in when needed. Bit of recovery time, and it'll be special fried rice for the semis, dude. Jude is actually he might, from the blood, sweat, and tears that he has put in for England in this World Cup, he's not even going to be able to start the season for Madrid. How is his body? I'm genuinely curious. How is he still alive? He's been busting his ass, dragging England to the semifinal. Bro delivers. No, yeah, dude, no question. David says, now I can keep my profile picture. Yeah, bro. Don't have to switch it. If you were to switch it, was it going to be swapped to a Norway flag? I mean, you'd have to swap it to a Switzerland flag and then a Norway flag. The fuck was that yellow card? Which one? Yeah, dude. Jude definitely one of the players of the tournament. Not Switzerland. We all lost hope for Spain. I mean, they still have a chance, but it's just like, dude, this France team's too good. There's nobody like you could. England and Spain could combine their teams together and form one team, and I still don't think they would beat France. Try to go an England game without mentioning Manu? Never, bro. Not until he actually plays. Mbappe alone is too good. How many Spain players would get into the England team? Like, even though Yamal's been shit, I'd still put Yamal on the right. That genuinely might be it. Moreno? For who? For Kane? Maybe Olmo. Dude, Olmo is actually one of my favorite players to watch. So class. Jude Bellingham's actually insane. Best I've seen him in this tournament. Yamal, Raya, Kubarsi, Pedri. Dude, Pedri didn't even start in that last game for Spain. Who are you putting Pedri in that midfield? Who are you taking out between Anderson, Rice, and Bellingham? Raya, yeah. Kubarsi, maybe. I think Konsa and Gay have been absolutely class, though. Yamal been shit this World Cup? He has, but, like, I'd still put him in over Saka and Medweke. Bellingham defo the successor to Kane at this point in terms of a captain. Yeah, man, it has to be. It has to be Bellingham, bro. Who else would it be? Rice, maybe he'd be a good captain as well. I honestly don't understand why he's not Arsenal's captain. It literally the only reason why that makes any sense to me why it's Odegaard is because Odegaard, like it had to have been in Odegaard's contract that he was going to be captain when he signed for Arsenal originally. Nico Williams would get into the starting 11. You'd have Rice, Pedri, Bellingham. So you'd have Pedri over Elliot Anderson. You were literally just glazing Elliot Anderson. You're taking him out. You taking Nico Williams over Gordon or Rashford? You'd have Raya O'Reilly, Gehi Kubarsi, Reece James, Rice, Pedri, Bellingham, Nico Williams, Yamal Kane. I would. The guy's just a jet. But, like, so is Gordon. Is he faster than Gordon, though? Cucurella? I do like O'Reilly a lot, but Cucurella, he's been fucking brilliant for Spain. Jude's left nutsack. Oh my goodness. He says, I love Jude, by the way. No kidding, eh? Ronnie Dodd, he says, football's coming home. How am I feeling about Andre Santos? I love it, bro. I love it. I don't understand the people that don't want it to happen. Like, that's a great signing, in my opinion. 50 mil for Andre Santos in today's market is nothing. Genuinely, that's a great signing. I don't understand why people were They wanted us to spend a lot of money on Fernandes from West Ham, spend the 85 million. But we like Santos for 50 mil is a way better deal. I'm happy with that. And especially since Ederson deal's called off as well, it just makes that deal even better. Because we definitely do still need a marquee signing in the midfield, but I honestly I wouldn't say expectations of winning the league with a midfield partnership of Santos and Manu, but I still think it'd be good. If we get Kone, I'll be happy. I've been seeing a lot of those links as well. I don't know if there's any truth in that though, because I feel like everybody's fucking looking at Kone. Yeah, this economy's so hyped for him, man. He's gonna be great. Honestly, and everybody's saying he's he's not gonna be able to replace Casemiro. I loved Casemiro at United, and I respect he had a great season last season, but everybody's saying oh, you need to replace the goals that Casemiro brought for United, and I'm like, he does well. He's obviously a threat in the air, but I don't want to use the word lucky, but let's just say fortunate. I don't even know what the stats were, but it's not like he was doing that every single season he was at United. You know what I mean? How he hurt, he bailed us out a lot of times with a lot of important goals, yes, but he was also kind of killing us from just the fact that he couldn't even run in midfield. Who you got, Troy? England versus Argentina? Well, let's see what happens between Switzerland and Argentina first. People are saying rigged. Dude, how was this game rigged? England had fucking 2 goals disallowed, didn't they? The game is over, yeah. It ended. England won. Jude Bellingham dragging them to the semifinal. It's not fair because the ball hit the wire so that England got the ball to Bellingham that scored. Yeah, I have no idea what to say about that because somebody sent me the video and I looked at it and I can't. Yeah, I don't understand how you can see. I'm not denying that it happened. I'm sure it did, but when I'm watching the video, I can't see. I can't see it hit the. It's too. I don't know. Who were you rooting for? I like Norway. I did want to see England win though. People criticizing Santos for being a Chelsea bench player, but every time I've seen him, he plays good. Chelsea just got way too many players. Exactly. They're not getting rid of him because he's a bad player. They're getting rid of him because, well, I'm sure he wants to actually play. And now that they're going to have less games, Chelsea. It's less opportunity for him to play. And all of Chelsea's best players play in the midfield. And the Chelsea fans, you've seen their reactions online. They're pissed that they sold him. Now we need Alex Scott and Joao Gomez. Alex Scott, I would love. Angelo Stiller, I hear a lot of him as well. I wouldn't mind him. Yeah, I'm gonna give United the benefit of the doubt and think I'm gonna trust the board's actually gonna make the right decisions. Give me 2 more center mids on top of Santos, a left back, and even just that I'd be happy. Maybe a left winger as well. All right, on this note, guys, I think this is where I'm going to put this stream to an end. But shout out everybody who was up in here, showing the love, hitting the like button. You guys are absolute legends. I got the hiccups right now. I'm going to be live again. The Argentina-Switzerland game starting in about an hour. I'll be live again probably about 10-ish minutes before kickoff. So if you haven't hit that follow button, hit the subscribe button on the YouTube, turn the bell on so you know when we go live or post a video. And yeah, hopefully we will see you guys in that one. But if not, hope you guys have a brilliant rest of your night. I'm out of here. Peace.